Hello everybody, thanks for tuning into iFISHIGAN, the only fishing show filmed entirely in Michigan's legendary Traverse City region, the best multi-species freshwater fishery in the world, and it is what many believe is the finest smallmouth bass fishery on the planet. I'm Danny Leonard, and here we go. The Traverse City region offers the finest multi-species freshwater sport fishery on the planet. iFISHIGAN is brought to you by Traverse City Tourism. Additional production assistance is provided by Strike King Lures, MC Sports, Nitro and Tracker Boats, Pure Michigan, Liquid Mayhem, and D&R Sports Center. Thanks for tuning in to iFISHIGAN, everybody. We hope to have another good show for you today. We're fishing with Ben Wolfe, Sportfish Michigan again on the Platte Bay, right in the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore area. Today, I have the chip off the old block.
That's
I
right.
have my son. I have my son Donovan with us. He's never done this before, and we're all excited. I can't wait to share it with him. These Coho that are chasing down the black Arctic spinners. Ben and I have done it a couple times, but never with Donovan, and it's always a blast. What are we going to be doing, Ben?
Same thing as we've done before. We're just going to cast these spinners, medium retrieve, and hopefully they're going to crush it. So,
do you know how to cast?
I think I might have learned that once or twice.
Cast,
I don't know.
We'll
Find out, ain't we?
We'll find out. Those fish are awesome. They're silvery and beautiful, and the most beautiful place in the world. And we got them jumping all around us.
yes, we do.
So we better get started. Let's rig them up, Ben.
Sounds good. There you go.
Got cream.
Huh?
I just got cream.
How's that feel?
It's better than coffee, I tell you what.
Yeah, that's something right there.
It's a fun bite, isn't it?
Good
awesome.
job.
I can't think of a better way to wake up than fish on the line. Especially a coho.
That's right. They're very fun. This is what us fishermen love to do right here. Just come out here, fish for a half hour, and just get chomped.
I don't think it's been a half hour yet. I'm guessing this is a very angry male based on its fight, but
He's not so happy. I'm glad today I'm not fighting logs.
it's different in open water. They
Oh,
have
yeah.
everything they can do.
They're
And
gonna
all
do
we have
it.
to do is just enjoy it. There's nothing to snag on except the anchor rope.
No river cabbage.
I think it's a male, and I think that's what I was hoping for.
He's not even close.
And all you need out here is bass tackle. It works perfectly.
Head shaker.
Traverse City region, Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore with Ben
All right,
Wolfe,
I'm gonna bring him around.
Sportfish Michigan.
Yep.
Beautiful. That's a big fish right there. Pretty fish.
Awesome job.
Good job, Ben.
Look at this
Good job,
thing.
Donovan.
Woo!
That's a nice fish right there.
These are the adults we're looking for.
Beautiful.
Turn the camera smile.
That right there is a Northern Michigan boss.
Great job. Look at that.
Awesome. Good job, you guys.
Here we go. What a fish.
Beauty.
Unbelievable. Good job.
Right here, Platte Bay, silver bullet. Beautiful salmon to start the morning. If you haven't done this, come out and join us in the Traverse City region. Awesome fishing up here, just like this.
This portion of iFISHIGAN is brought to you by Gamma Fishing Lines. Here's Kevin Van Dam, 4-time Bassmaster Classic champion, with our Strike King Pro Tip of the Week.
Denny Brower is probably known as the greatest flipper of all time. But what you might not know is that he loves to fish deep water, and he loves to throw a jig. That's why he came up with the new Denny Brower structure jig. Now this is a unique design that gives a lot of advantages in a lot of deep water situations. The head design itself, the way the hook is molded into it, it comes through cover. It stands up good, but it comes through cover. Whether it's deep grass, brush piles, this jig is going to come through there without hanging up. And the way that that hook angle is in there, it's much more open so that when you set the hook on a long cast, even with light line, you're going to stick the bass and you're going to get them in the boat. The new Denny Brower structure jig, if you like to fish deep water, this is one you got to have.
All right, well, let me show you how to tie this braid to fluorocarbon, which is really critical out here in this clear water. I like to use a tie fast tool because this is a modified nail knot. Lots of guys use back-to-back unis, and that's fine too. But for this, you just lay the two together, facing each other. I take my braided tag end, and if I can count to 8, I can tie this knot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I pass the tag end through that channel. And then just pull that off the tool. And lightly cinch that down. And then I flip the line around and I do the same thing on the other side, except this time I count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pass that through the channel. Just like that. Lubricate the knot a little bit. And then on the fluorocarbon side, I like to cinch this tight so that it doesn't slip up over the braid knot. And then pull that tight and trim the tag ends, and there we have it.
Good job, man.
I got one.
Had a bunch of follows over and over and over. Ben changed color. Looks like a good fish. Real good fish right out in front. Donovan, get a net for him. Yep. Okay. Good job, Ben.
I'll bring him around the side here. He's angry.
And they got plenty of spunk.
Yes, they do. I'm no longer mad at him.
No? Happy now?
No, I'm happy now.
Sun came up in the clouds. We were just saying that they like the sunlight. They're really quirky.
This one's really angry. Oh boy. We'll kiss and make up when he gets in here.
Pretty. That's pretty right there. Good job,
Awesome.
guys. Good job.
Thank you much.
Fish, man.
Thank you.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Got fish number 2 here. Made a nice cast. Changed up the color a little bit, and that seems to have worked. So we got another beautiful coho here.
Now I got to tell you something about these fish. They are charged and they are a lot of fun. So I tell you what, if you want to have some fun like this, come on up Traverse City region and have some fun on Platte Bay with Ben Wolfe.
Let's get this in the cooler.
Got another one, Donovan?
Yes, sir.
All right. Right.
Good fish. Beautiful fish. This is what we're after.
In the bag.
This portion of iFISHIGAN is brought to you by Okuma.
Yes, sir.
All right. Right.
Good fish. Beautiful fish. This is what we're after.
Job.
In the bag. Awesome.
That's number 2 for you, Donovan.
That's number 2.
Good job. Look how fat.
Nice hen on this. Real nice hen.
Donovan, third fish.
Third fish.
Ben, it's been a good day, man. That's 3 fish. How many have we had on? 4, 5?
About 5 fish.
Got nipped by maybe 4 or 5 others other times.
Yeah, it's been a great fun time, that's for sure.
Jumping all over the place. Let's get some black Arctic spinners back in the water.
Alrighty.
Good job. Good job, Donovan.
Hi, I'm Captain Ben Wolfe with Sportfish Michigan. We've had a great day out here on Platte Bay inside the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. We were catching cohos today, but you know, it's a great fishery almost all year round. We have steelhead, brown trout, smallmouth bass. We even have carp fishing up on fly, and we have king salmon that come here as well. The steelhead in the spring and the brown trout we cast for, we fish the rivers. So much to do up here, but you know, right in the Platte Bay and the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. It's always a pleasure. Cohos are my favorite, but just about any time I can get out here on this water, it's just an incredible time.
Let's break down this spinnerbait. Let's check out its anatomy piece by piece. The bottom is a treble hook. It's a good treble hook. I think this is an owner treble hook, and over the shaft of it is black tubing, just to tone down the flash. Remember, black is the deal here with a coho. You can see this sparse skirt. It's like a spider skirt. A couple red beads, one oversized, one smaller. And remember, there's a wire shaft that's connected to all of it. And at the bottom is just a simple twist that keeps the treble hook on. But then threaded on is the smaller bead, the rubber skirt, the bigger bead, and then right here, this is a simple old school worm weight for Texas rigging. Just slid right on the wire shaft, the smaller red bead, a couple silver beads, maybe just to get their attention, a little bit of flash, and then this black Indiana blade, Indiana style blade, is on a clevis. It's what's called a clevis. That goes around and around the shaft as it meets water resistance as you pull it toward you. And then on up, finish off by twisting the shaft down, make a loop so you can tie your line on and just turn it a couple times on itself so it doesn't come off, so it doesn't come undone. That's pretty much it. Pretty simple. The anatomy of Ben Wolfe's black spinner.
Let me tell you about the Okuma rod and reel combo that I'm using today to catch coho. This is the Okuma Helios rod with the KR guide concept. These guides, very small in diameter. Another word for them is micro guides. They're real smooth and very sensitive. And this is the RTX reel here, 30S. Has 8 ball bearings. It's pretty quick, and it keeps our spinnerbaits on the top of the water column. This rod and reel combo geared with each other is deadly for coho, and mostly enter the game fish. Here we go, fish on.
Not a whale, but I tell you what, it's a real bright chrome fish.
This portion of iFISHIGAN is brought to you by Okuma.
Here we go, fish on.
Not a whale, but I tell you what, it's a real bright chrome fish.
Good one?
They're all good. He's done already. Whew.
Good job, Ben.
Charged in this warm water. That's why, isn't it, Ben?
They go nuts. That's what makes them so much fun. Well, number 4 here in the box, and we saw it surface, cast out, and got them to eat, which is pretty fun here. And we're out here, Sleeping Bear Dunes. What a day!
Right.
Beautiful.
Great job, Ben. Good
Thank
job.
you. Great to have you aboard.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Well, another great show, Coho show here at Platte Bay with Ben Wolfe. Ben, thank you very much.
Welcome.
You did it again. You put us on them with those black Arctic spinners. Donovan got to taste it today. Wasn't that pretty cool? What happened to you? What'd you do? What'd you catch?
It was fun. I ended up with 2 in the boat today. Started off with a bang right off the bat with a big, beautiful silver king. Followed that up with a coho, and after that, I caught another coho, but I lost him by the boat, so that doesn't count. Ben, on the other hand, landed 2 in a short period of time, and it's been real fun.
Pleasure to have you guys out.
2-2. Thank you, Ben. I couldn't get bit. I got nipped a couple times. I don't know what the deal was, but I had a great time too. Watching the boy catch some fish. Ben, as always, I'm always paying attention to every move he makes, and he does a real good job explaining, so I learn a lot. If you ever want a fishing trip of a lifetime, everybody, give Ben a call. I'd be glad you did. He'll put you on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Unbelievable. A fish that only wants one kind of bait. And it's day in and day out. Black Arctic spinner. Let's talk about the rod and reels we use on the show. It's Okuma. I was throwing the Okuma Helios TCS 7.3-to-1 speed level wine. It's an awesome reel. Small, fits perfectly in your hand, and matched up with a Helios 7-foot medium heavy rod with a mini guide system. See how small those guides are? Game changer when it comes to casting distance and leverage control when pulling big fish from the deep or out of heavy cover. Donovan was throwing Okuma's spinning reel, the RTX 30S. That's the size of the reel. It's super smooth, silky smooth, and it casts like a dream for distance. And that's what you had to have out here. And it was matched up too with Okuma's 7-foot medium heavy spinning rod. The line we use is huge. It's so important in clear water. We use Gamma fishing lines, Gamma Torque braid, and Gamma Edge fluorocarbon. It's the only way to go. If you thought the Traverse City region was just amazing fishing, you'd be wrong. There's 17 championship golf courses. There's over 40 award-winning wineries and microbreweries. There's great shopping downtown, 5-star restaurants. I don't know how many there are. And of course, the Great Lakes shoreline, the amazing Great Lakes shoreline. In fact, the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Shoreline was voted the most beautiful place in America by Good Morning America viewers. Today we're headed to a place, it's a special place. It's called Fishtown. We're headed to a place called the Cove. And we just might get a ride in an Amphicar. Come on and check this place out. There's the Coho right there. There's a bunch of fish, man.
We'll be able to see them going in.
Yeah. Amphicar, who'd have thunk it? How many Amphicars are left in the world?
Under 1,000.
Look at this, it's unbelievable.
No action.
Fishtown. What's the name of your famous drink?
Chubby Mary.
Chubby Mary. What is that, Rick?
Bloody Mary with a smoked chub in it.
So instead of a stalk of celery, you got smoked chub,
Smoked chub.
which is about that long. Do you leave the head just sticking out or the tail?
Yeah,
You got to have the eyes looking at you.
absolutely.
Thanks, Rick. That was cool.
Welcome to Fishtown, the Cove, Dan.
Thanks again.
You enjoy that Amphicar ride?
It was unbelievable. I've never experienced anything like that. I've never even imagined myself being able to go on one. Thank you very much. That was incredible.
Glad we didn't sink. It's all good. Come on in.
All right.
Pretty much we cater to fishermen, mostly the charter people. We have some real fresh fish from them as they bring it in here. And
Priceless.
we
Beautiful.
cook it off, so it's about an hour old. So
Nice.
it doesn't get any better than
Yeah.
that. They love it.
All the fishing and Mariner relics. It's like stepping back in time, but being, present with one of the most amazing views, that I've ever seen, especially from that Amphicar.
Good treat.
Oh man, it's an amazing place. If you love seafood, if you're a fisherman, Fishtown, Leland, Michigan, at the Cove. While filming for iFISHIGAN, we stayed at West Bay Beach, located right on beautiful Grand Traverse Bay. The view is spectacular and the rooms are spacious and comfortable. West Bay Beach is our favorite northern vacation destination. iFISHIGAN is brought to you by Traverse City Tourism. Additional production assistance is provided by Strike King Lures, MC Sports, Nitro and Tracker Boats, Pure Michigan, Liquid Mayhem, and D&R Sports Center. Good job, guys. Here we go. Donovan.
What a fish.